That happens a lot.
Michi, was it difficult for you when you left Corpo, including your friends left as well, including others?
Honestly, I appreciate you asking that, while also trying to be low-key. Thank you, thank you. What do you mean, me? I did not leave anything, but if I were to be in that situation, yes it was. Of course it was. So, there is this like... okay, I'm gonna debunk something, but I think people already know, but just in case you don't know, I'll debunk it. You can still talk to your friends. No one is gonna stop you from talking to your friends, right? But you probably can't publicly work together. But if, let's say, you talk to them, who's gonna fucking stop you? You're an adult, right? Like, I still meet my friends. It's just you can't publicly work with them. You know? Yeah, that's common sense, am I right? That makes sense. So, when, hypothetically, my fish's cousin left, yeah, it was a bit tough, you know, but they kind of crossed multiple of my boundaries, and I don't want to turn... okay, here's my best way to say it. It was mostly for a me thing, to be honest. If I knew that if I continued staying, I would turn into a hater. You know what I mean? Like, the more it keeps happening, the more you hate it. So why am I letting myself stay here and be like, oh, you know what else they did? They did this. Oh, you know what? I don't want to experience that. I don't want to hate you. Like, I don't want to dislike this shit. Because it's so... I'm gonna be real, chat. We all know that sometimes one person makes a mistake. But then, you kind of... because it keeps happening over and over again, you just don't like everything as a whole. And I left before that happened. I don't want it to happen like that. Yes, there were some people that I don't think they are bad. I think they are just incompetent. That sounds so bad. I'm so sorry. I don't mean it in a bad way. Like, they don't have the experience, but they demand the experience from you. You know what I mean? It's like, for example, if Michael wants to have a streamer, but Michael doesn't know how to manage, right? It's like, what the fuck do you want me to do, bro? Like, why are you expecting me to do so well if you can't even do your shit well? So, it's something like that. They expect too much, give too little. But not all of them. Just some. But it keeps happening over and over again. Eventually, it affects so many things. And then it affects my top 3 biggest thing, which is stability, safety, and financials. And once financials went down, bro, stability was gone instantly. Safety... psh, financials, the moment they crossed financials, I knew that if I stayed, I could still, but if I stayed, I would probably start disliking everyone. Not just this one person making a mistake. I'm gonna start disliking the person helping them or working with them or interacting with them, and then it's gonna go to everybody else, and then it's gonna go to the, like, activity. Like, oh, I dislike being on camera, I dislike talking to people, I dislike this. And then I'm just gonna become a jaded person, so... I left before it would eat me up inside, you know? If you want to feel healthy, stop staying... stop sleeping next to the garbage bin. You know what I mean? Something like that. If you can't clean the bin, just don't be around it. So that was one of the reasons I did leave. I was a bit, like... not shaken up, but at that time, I had a lot of... doubts? For sure. But it does... go away over time. I mean, I'm very privileged to say that, though. Some people admit it might take longer, or maybe it just won't ever go away for some. But for me, I was lucky enough to have, like, people around me, and a lot of people supported me, and chat supported me. So, it was kind of easier for me to be like, I guess I'm not that bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's always the, oh, maybe I'm not as bad as I thought I was. Thanks. Here's one thing, when you start with, like, Corpo, it depends on who you are, to be honest, but you learn to not care about too many things. You know? And if you still do... you suffering. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. It's a bliss. You don't have to not care about everything. You only care about what is utmost important. The more you give a shit, the more shit you take. So don't give too much of a shit. Just, like, pick 5 things in life that you really give a shit about and focus all of your energy for those 5 little shits. Because everything else, bro, too much shit, too much clutter. It's not good for your head. You go crazy, you know? Cuckoo crazy. Yeah, life could be a dream. You done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you so hot that I melted. Yeah, fell right in the quiet. I have tears in my eyes. Before the cool done, I'll be